Craig Carter, director of Preaching Silence. The movie pretty much is about a young man who comes into conflict with whether he's gonna help his ailing father who sexually molested him as a child or take matters into his own hands. I was drawn to the script, mainly because I did have an estranged relationship with my father. I was not molested, but my father was a disciplinarian. He was a school teacher, so pretty much a assistant principal. So he was a disciplinarian. I would not recommend it to the novice of what I did to produce this film. Pretty much I wore many hats. I directed it, I produced it, did locations, did a little art direction. I wound up editing. It's cool because you get to see, you pretty much get to make your mistakes. Because I have a background and I've worked on bigger budget movies and stuff like that. People say you don't need school, but I beg to differ, because the things that you don't learn on set, you can learn in school. Yes, yes, I want to talk about these people that just pick up cameras and think they're DPs and directors and, I jumped off the porch, wanting to do something before I got education, but at the same time, I researched, I looked, the only thing I like to say for up and coming filmmakers or people who feel like, they can do this, this is not an easy thing. If you do your research, talk to somebody who's in this business, man, because it's not easy. It's not a get rich quick scheme. There's people who, fell into depression. There's people who probably killed themselves because, it's not a stable thing. Pretty much film, you have to be a hustler. You have to, be a go-getter, and you have to be innovative, and if you're not any of these things, don't flood the market with bull.